This is me trying to break into my own office because today I've decided I want to learn how to lockpick. Now, from the way that I understand it, inside this lock there are key pins and driver pins, and your goal is to align them along a shear line. Now, once you get them aligned, you can turn the plug and open the lock. All right, so it kind of seems like the best place to start is with this transparent lock that you can find on Amazon. It's got the different pins in there and you can see the plug. It allows you to know that like when you're moving those pins, how much further you need to move them, when you need to twist it. It's just a great starting point. You'll also need different tools. So starting with your tension wrench and then as well as a single hook tool, it'll allow you to kind of apply that tension and then kind of raise the pins. I haven't tried this yet, but let's give it a shot. We have the tension, we put that down facing downwards, that way our thumb can hold it. And then we use the little single hook here to kind of push up the pins. So we want to get... that's too easy. When I twist the tension and then lift one of the pins, that pin will stay exactly where it is because the tension is holding it up. But if I let go, the pin drops. So all I have to do is go through, hold the tension down, and raise each pin little by little, and then eventually the lock opens. It's just too easy. All right, so obviously it's easier when you can see the pins and where they're at and what needs to be moved. But what happens when I try with a Masterlock, which is supposed to be a little bit easier to unlock, but still without being able to see those pins, how much more difficult is it? We apply our torque, and then we get our little hook, start moving these pins. I saw this a couple of times when I was on the transparent lock, is if you push that pin up too high, then it's past that shear line. And so you have to find the right spot just enough. I think I just keep following the same protocol. It's just about practice. Oh. That was a fluke, but possible. Let's go. It's that feeling when you make this much progress. We're finally making some progress on the Masterlock 141D, and it really came down to just a couple of things. Starting with the tools that I was using, it became difficult to know if I was applying the right amount of tension. So I switched that over to this, which has a little bit more of a grip on it, allows you to do it a little bit more accurately. That helped out a ton. Now the other thing that I tried switching was over to a pick with a grip on it. However, as somebody who's learning, I don't recommend this because you can't feel the pins as well with this grip being on the end. So I stuck with my flat little tool here. I also learned about binding pins. The last pin here, the fourth pin, is my binding pin. So I pressed that one up first, and you can actually hear it click. It'll click upwards. And then you kind of work your way through the rest of the pins, looking for the next one with the most tension. Really what I'm working on now is just learning how to have the proper grip so that I'm not holding the lock together, and also so that I can kind of twist when I need to twist and get it to pop open. So lots of progress. Let's see what we can keep doing. Start with pin number 4. There's the click. Now I thought it was pin number 1, and then there we go. Now that I've got the Masterlock 141D down, let's see how easy it is with a door lock. Now in my house, I don't have any doors that require keys, so we're gonna have to install one. All right, let's give this a shot. So my strategy here is just to kind of apply the techniques that I've learned from the past 2 locks. So I just insert the tension tool and then start looking for the different pins, primarily the binding pin, the one that's gonna click. At times I wasn't quite sure if I was actually going to succeed and get through, but I do think that it's an important lesson to learn that, you know, persistence is key, especially in learning something like this. Let's go! That's awesome. All right, so while I haven't mastered the skill by any means, because there are plenty of more difficult locks out there, I still feel like I made quite a bit of progress, and it was cool to learn along the way, and I hope you learned as much as I did in this video. Now, if this isn't for you and you want to learn a completely different skill, check out my video here on the Top Shot card trick, another cool skill to learn. Thank you all for coming by. Make sure to hit like and subscribe.